Hey everybody, Lady Liberty Stacker. It's Monday, December 3rd, 2018. And what you're looking at is my wood stove. It's actually an insert in an old fireplace that we had retrofitted to be more economically efficient and have a steel liner put in. But at any rate, we have a tendency sometimes to get backdrafts. This is a little bit of a different video for you guys today. It's more on a prepping thing with all the earthquakes and the hurricanes and all the kind of weather we've had. You just need to be prepared. And you may have a power failure. And what's going to happen if you have all electric or what have you, and you don't have heat in your home? Well, you can have a wood burning unit like we have, but one of the disadvantages of that, sometimes you get a backdraft. And we're out all day on some days, and when you're not home, and the way the wind hits our house, the wind gushes down into the unit. And if you start a fire with the backdraft, that's no good. You have a bunch of smoke gushing into the room. We have a security system. It goes off. The security company calls. They want to make sure everything's okay. And the smoke detector with the system, excuse my voice, the smoke detector with the system will not go off until all the smoke is cleared. So we have to open the windows and put a fan in here. It's just a mess. So we tried to devise a way to prevent backdrafts. And one way you can do it is you can have your chimney sweep come up with a special cap, but that costs money, and there's other ways you can do it that are more efficient. So that option is very expensive, or I assume it's more expensive than you want to pay. Another option is you can come up with a little, I made a device out of cardboard, and it fits across, when the door is open, it fits across, a real tight fit across my wood burning unit. And then you can, put the caution on that is you have to clean out your box, make sure all your ashes for the most part are out. And if you use these bio bricks like we have there, that's made out of compressed sawdust left over from furniture manufacturing, it burns real clean. But again, firewood is, we also use firewood, but that leaves a lot of ashes in the firebox. But if you hold that up to your wood burning unit and put your blow dryer on hot or high and hold it there for 2 minutes, it will reverse any backdraft and make your unit usable again. I've tried that, but if there ever is a power outage, it's not going to do you any good. So what else can you do? Well, what you're looking at are 2 candles. These were purchased at the Dollar Tree or the dollar store, and they're $1 each, Dollar Tree. So when we're not home all day or the unit's not going to be in use, then we have these burning. Actually, they look kind of pretty if I back away. They actually look kind of pretty when you look at it like that. But we have them for functional reasons. So you can put different kind of candles. You can burn different kind of candles in the unit. This one is one of those jar candles. This one happens to be a Yankee candle. So I think we just use that in a pinch. Most of the wax is in here. But the problem with this general type of candle is that the wax will overtake the wick, and generally speaking, you don't really get much use out of these, the cheaper ones, up to about maybe half or 2/3 down, and then they're no good. And you have all this empty wax in that type of a candle, and it's just messy, and you wouldn't want to burn a Yankee candle in there. You want the Yankee candle for the scent, but this, you can buy candles kind of like this. I wouldn't recommend it. They don't work very well. The other type of candle at the dollar store you can get are the pillar candles. This is about 2.5 by 2.5 inches or 3 by 2.5 inches. It's $1. And we take the lids from these spent candle jars, and they make a perfect base to burn this pillar candle like that. Then I saw one day, I was at the Dollar Tree, and I saw these larger, thinner, about 1.5 to 2 inches, probably about 2 inches across, and about 8 inches tall, from the Dollar Tree. And I thought, okay, I'm going to try that also. And they're great for a prepping situation. They're great for even in your house. But I wouldn't recommend that if you have a wood-burning fireplace without the protection of the secured door, unless you're going to be home or somebody's going to be attending it. No small children around, etc. But if you want to keep them going in a wood box, there's nothing wrong with that. So there's a pillar candle, and then there's a taller jar candle. That's about 8 inches tall. And it's nice because once the wax goes all the way down, you can actually rejuvenate these and make more using the leftover wax. You'll have a lot of leftover wax because this pillar candle burns down to this, so it won't burn all the way down. So you have all this leftover wax. And I thought, well, you know, I'm going to try to go to a craft store and see what this stuff will cost to make my own candles. But you know what, guys? That's more expensive than buying them from the dollar store. But if there's ever a SHTF scenario and the dollar store isn't open, you need to have a way that you can actually rejuvenate your leftover wax and make candles, and that's what I'm going to show you in my next video. But for now, you can go to the Dollar Tree and you can light these. And just an interesting note, that one lasted 2 days uninterrupted in my firebox right next to this one. That one, the tall jar candle, lasted 2.5 days. So the idea is to get these, burn them down, melt the old wax, and refill these jars when they've been emptied, and then you have a supply of candles that you can kind of keep going in an SHTF or just a power outage, an emergency. So anyway, that's my tip for the day, and I hope you like that. I'm going to also show you how to make candles from your old wax very easily, so you're not caught without light or even heat. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and go make it a great day.